Again, for some of you that weren't here yesterday when we were chanting, this is called mantra meditation. The word man means mind. The word tra means to deliver or free. So this chanting of Hare Krishna and other songs that we'll be singing are meant to free our mind of all misconceptions of ourselves and everything else around us. By misconception, we mean that because of our attachment for our body, we think of ourselves as being young or old, pretty or ugly, black or white, man or woman, American or Indian. These are called bodily designations. They begin with this body and they also end with this body. But the first thing we realize through this chanting process is that I'm not this body. The body's a vehicle, just like you may be driving in a black or white car, pretty or ugly car, old or young, American or Indian car. But you're not the car, you're the driver of the car. You have to put something in it to make it run, and finally you have to take it to the body shop to get it fixed, and then you have to get out of it eventually, get into another one. Similarly, this body. You have to put food in it, make it run, take it to the body shop when it gets wrecked, and finally we have to get out of it, get into another or whatever we can. So human life is a life of responsibility, a life of utilizing this body to either raise our consciousness or degrade our consciousness. Just like human life is a life of responsibility as far as driving a vehicle. If you drive carefully, then you enjoy. If you're not careful, then it causes you anxiety, and others as well. So human life is a life of affecting our consciousness and affecting the consciousness of others, our children, our friends, family, and community, nation, etc., etc. So it behooves the human being to learn how to live in such a way that he can elevate his consciousness and the consciousness of every other living being around him, not only human beings, but even plants, animals, all living entities. And that's why this chanting is very effective, because not only is it good for ourselves, but it's also good for other living entities. This vibration actually helps elevate plants. In fact, on Lord Buddha's appearance day, my spiritual master asked me to walk over a mountain called Mount Tamalpais, which is north of San Francisco. And he told me that whoever would hear the chanting, whether it be a caterpillar, a butterfly, or a plant, a creeper, in their next birth, they would take a human birth immediately without having to go through the different species of life, gradually elevating the human life. This is the power of the Maha Mantra, that not only is it good for human beings, but it can even raise an entity that's been put in a condition like a tree or plant, where its consciousness is very limited, to a human form of life in its next birth. So if it can help plants, just imagine what it can do to elevate the consciousness of a human being. So our invitation is a very simple one. We'll be chanting here this afternoon for about an hour. If you'd like to get into the chanting, there are simple rhythm instruments to play. You're welcome to sit with us and play them. And allow your mind to become absorbed in the chanting. I'll explain more how the mantra affects our mind after we chant some more, and I'll also explain the instruments. We'll be serving a feast now. If you haven't tried this food yesterday, it's beautiful East Indian style vegetarian food. It has spices like turmeric, asafoetida, saffron. There's a potato salad, a fresh green salad, a whole wheat flour wheat bread, and then there's a nectar drink made of strawberries and buttermilk and oranges. So if you're not hungry, at least try some of the nectar drink. Very nice. It's served there, and then there's a book table set up like a library for you to look at our books and ask any questions you have. Hari Hari Bol. Radha Damodar Ji.